Hello. It is a cold and frosty Sundas, 30th day of spring. Actually, it is not cold and frosty, it's the middle of the afternoon. On a lovely day in the province of Skyrim. In this video, we'll be looking over and having a bit of just enjoying a bit of a stay in the new Nolvus mod pack, recently released, previously version 5, now version 6. It is an absolutely breathtaking mod pack, and I think I'll be able to show you why in just a second here. You'll probably have already noticed the stunning visuals, but we've just spawned in. It's a bit foggy. And we have a world to explore. Now, oh, dragon in the distance, I can hear him, can't see him, but I think I might soon. So, let's get started, shall we? I think first, before we begin, a bit of a preamble before we jump headlong into this. So, the Nolvus mod pack uses many different mods, as you can imagine. I haven't fully got my head around all of them yet. There are over 3,600 mods in this pack. At least that's what it said when it was installing them all. I know that sometimes mods have like multiple files and things, and they might come up as separate mods even though they're actually part of the same download and things. But rough estimate, 3.5 grand thereabouts. Oh, I can see some ore on the floor. I'll have to keep that in mind when we find a pickaxe. Need to mark it with an X. But yes, the first mod that's worth going over is, of course, how we got here. So, it uses the mod Skyrim Unbound to create your character. This allows you to create create a character as you wish, as normal, but it spawns you in with you can either set the equipment or have some random stuff given to you when you come into the game. I chose the latter, so I've got an inventory full of stuff that we probably want to go through in a moment. And it spawned us in. Let's have a look. Near Rorikstead, that should be to our right. Now, I'll not tell a lie, I'll come clean. I've tried doing this a few times, and the quest that we're about to do did bug out on me, so I've had to reload. And I also, in a test run, did a quick run over from here to Whiterun just to check the frame rates in the cities, to make sure everything were working. I tend to generally get 35 to 40 outdoors, providing that it's clear weather. It's a bit lower when it's raining. And I get about 15 to 20 in the cities, which is a little bit lower than what I would want, but it's a small price to pay for the visuals, in my opinion. I'm the sort of person who used to play games on a CRT monitor, so I can put up with frame rates being low, especially in cities when you spend most of your time in menus doing crafting and interacting with shops anyways. The difficulty is, of course, set to Legendary. The way we're going to be earning XP as well is quite interesting. I'll get us equipped and we'll start our journey here. So we have some items we can equip. We've got a warhammer. We've also got some basic provisions in some wine, some rabbit, salmon, and a water skin. We've already gathered a few materials, we've got some information, I'm assuming, about mods there, and a few bits and bobs, including a loot. There was a random chance on Skyrim Unbound that we would be given a instrument and a random amount of proficiency in playing that instrument when we spawned in. So it looks like we're a loot player. Right. Let's test how bad the difficulty is. We've got a wolf here I can just make out. swing before he hits us. There we go. The mod is, well, the mod pack is extremely immersive. And where are we? If I just go out here. As we loot animal corpses, when you take their skins, you actually have to skin the animal, so time passes. I think if you're in first person... Ooh, looks like it was killing a deer. So if we go into first person, and I think if we put that away... Oh, if we do a search on them, right, okay. And little messages coming up there saying that we're beginning to get tired and we're beginning to get hungry. So we've got the Sunhelm survival needs mods running as well, in addition to all of this. So there's quite a lot going on in the background here as well. And got some more ore veins around. And we've actually been quite fortunate in the spawn that we've got here. As I mentioned earlier, I've had to restart this. I do always save as soon as I've finished character creation, so I didn't lose much, but thankfully I didn't lose the hour and a half or so spent making my character. When we get into somewhere with a bit more light, I'll show them off again. But for now, yeah, we're going to be heading to the farm here. So yeah, we've been quite lucky in our spawn in that, yeah, I wouldn't say that we've got any equipment to write home about. I think the best thing we've got on us at the moment is probably our armor. We've spawned with full iron apart from the helmet, but we've got reinforced chest plate, which I think is a bit better than the regular one. So we do have that, which... that's a bit of a boon, but other than that, not really anything crazy that we've spawned with. And that's kind of it. But we've spawned in next to this house over here, which, again, as I mentioned, I've already gone through this once because this quest bugged out. But we can take over the farmhouse if we finish this quest. So we want to do a quick save here, just to make sure that it's not going to bug out on us. If it does bug out, we can reload it to this spot. And hopefully it won't take more than a few minutes. Now, we are level 1, he is level 5, it's legendary difficult, so we want to be careful here. This is going to be very... So, by timing that block correctly, but we can't hit him with a follow-up attack on it, I think. It's a bit annoying that you can't do that. I don't think there's really much benefit in getting these perfectly timed parries. There we go. I think it's probably because we're using a fairly slow weapon. Like, we're not just using a two-hander, but it's a warhammer as well, which, if you know your Skyrim, maces and warhammers are slower than the other equivalents. So, basically, an axe is like a middle ground. Oh, we got hit with a power attack. He's killed us. Okay, so let's see if we can try this again. I'll explain the difficulty here as well that we're going to have with this fight. So we've just set foot on the plantation. We've got him coming toward us. We can lock on as well when he gets close enough. A nice new addition. Once he hits us, we do have this like moment of time where he's like staggering us. And you're hitting these like these combo attacks almost. But yeah, so the reason we're going to have some difficulty with this fight And if I can block here and maybe give him a shunt. No, power attacks and shoving aren't breaking his guard, but if we wait for him to go for an attack, we can probably get one in of our own. But he's very unwilling to go for us now that he's taken a hit or two. Right. No, he's not going for it. So, there's several different combat modes. I think the main one is something called Valhalla Combat, but essentially the AI on the enemies is going to be a little bit smarter. We'll find them to be a lot more defensive. And yeah, even like power attacks aren't going to go through his guard. So we're going to have some issues here. It's probably because he's level 5. The other thing we're going to find is that the enemies are going to be higher level than they ought to be for the most part. The mod is, well, the mod pack is on its prepare to die setting. So everyone's got like a poise meter, though I don't know if ghosts have one, though I'd be surprised if they didn't. But I think this is probably why we're having difficulty getting him staggered and actually doing anything to him here. Because he'll have probably a high amount of poise, I'm guessing, being higher level than us. But we've managed to stagger him now, because he wasn't blocking there briefly. He's trying to break some distance, and now he's dodging to the side to get away from us. And he's trying to recover his stamina. We're probably going to need to do the same there. We were a bit aggressive. Right. So, in addition to having smarter combat AI, you have to manage your stamina, because when your stamina gets low, it regenerates more slowly and you do reduce damage. So we don't want to be hitting him when our stamina bar, which is the bottom bar that we have on our little thing in the middle there, when that bottom white bar is reduced, that will reduce our damage, and it means that we're not going to be able to attack as often. In addition to all of this, what else we've got is, because it's, again, prepare to die version, enemies won't be the same level. They might be higher, they might be lower. It's no longer tied to our level. So Skyrim usually tries to spawn things in at a similar level to you. I think we got a crit in there as well. I saw a big red number, unless that were us being hit, which it might have been. But, yeah. For whatever reason, it keeps getting stuck on doing the block animation sometimes. So I'll press attack, and it's still just like bashing them. I think it's a Skyrim thing, not a mod thing, that. Anyway, because enemies aren't necessarily the right level, it means that we can come across some high level enemies in the area, which will absolutely destroy us. So I mentioned this is like my second attempt doing this, because this quest bugged out immediately the last time. And I've also done a test run where I just basically spawned in and ran to Whiterun. Ow, that clipped us. Just die, you twat. Well, die again. Anyway. Yeah. So, some of the enemies I've seen in the wild, like for example, wild saber cats are knocking about in this area. They are level 6. I am level 1. If I go anywhere near one, they will 2-tap me, essentially. And they can easily catch up to me if I start trying to sprint away. We've got him now. Come on. Right. I think if we go into the character menu, yes, we'll get an autosave. Very nice. That's what I want to see. So this is the ghost of the guy who that was. And we can read a torn page. I feel strange. Hot and cold at once. My hands shake. Hard to write. So does it. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all. Right. We'll see if the quest is working. Hopefully it is. Right. But yeah, so basically because of all of that combined with the legendary difficulty, so stamina management, having to manage poise, block things, you can do a little parry as well if you block at the right second. The game is going to be significantly harder, and the good news though is when it gets to the leveling system, and we'll see that here, so we'll start reading this journal. And essentially this journal is they've moved over here, they've started their farm, but it's a bit rocky and it's a bit unrepaired. It's in need of repair, so it's going to take a lot of time and effort and money to turn the place around. But they've spent their fortune on it, so they're stuck with it for now. They've moved over, and they've not been making much money when their son disappears. And if you look in here as well, you can see that he's like left his belongings and is ended up running off. So hopefully they're working. Here we are. Now stop bashing her and hit her. Jesus Christ, it's just... Now, this ghost is way more aggressive. Ah, and we're going to get frozen to death. We're going to need something to kill her down there. That's something I should check as well. What's my racial bonus? Oh, we've started off with the Thief Stone randomly. Increased stamina, move speed, and take less damage from falling. Okay. Frost resistance is increased. Yes. And take less damage while power attacking, drawing a bow, or casting a spell. Right. And I also... Where are we? So we can... Oh, armor. Heavy cuirass. Resist damage from axes. Resist damage from bladed weapons. Bows. Crossbows. Resistance to fire. Frost. Sneak attack. So we actually take really, really reduced frost damage because of our armor. And because of our racial bonus. So we're actually really good against a frost mage. So we shouldn't have much problem with this. Shouldn't, but legendary difficulty. I'll talk about that follower of Talos thing in a second as well. Right, we'll read the journal. But yeah, so as I said, they moved here. Their son went down with fever, his wife cured him, and then a while later, his son went missing, and he blames his wife. Now, he went down into the basement following her, because she keeps coming down here carrying loads of mysterious herbs, and he suspected her of being a witch and having killed his son. He found the alchemy lab and killed her. Right, so we're going to just attack through before she starts causing us stamina problems, because that's the issue we're running into here. The blade isn't going to do much to us if she hits us, because we've got heavy armour. We need to worry about stamina here. Because, yeah, this is when we're going to have an issue. We need to get out of there before we freeze. Let's have a look. Have we got any kind of... We've got no potions whatsoever. We've got no means of healing ourselves. And she's killed us just before we got her. The way this bugged out the last time was that she didn't spawn in. So I couldn't get past this part of the quest. I did actually get past it and go and find like the item you need at the end, but because this had bugged out, it wouldn't let me do anything, so... Anyway, where does she spawn exactly? It's like right there, isn't it? Let's get right on her. So we're doing reduced damage at this point, but as long as we keep on her, yeah. There we are. Right. And we'll take that dagger as well. I'm also going to take all of the potions here. That'll give us a nice start to the game. Especially that potion of healing that we can get there. Can we get these ingredients without grabbing the bowls necessarily? Oh. There's definitely a... There we go. And it grabbed all the bowls as well. There's our autosave. Whatever. On reading her journal, by the way, what we find out is that she was keeping the family farm afloat by basically making potions, and it turns out she's an alchemist, not a witch. Just like, well, basically a herbalist. She makes little potions and things like that, as we can see. And she's been making and selling potions in the local town, in Roykstead, to support the family, given that the farm is not really up to snuff at the moment. Let's see if we can get the woodcutter's axe as well. We're going to need that to do camping. We can read this as well. And we can get our alchemy to level up. Lovely. Now, then, to finish this off, so it should work this time hopefully, and then we can get on with the rest of the game here. But you find out that the son here has been looking to... is fed up of their fighting, and so he's run away from home, and he's gone to the nearby well, where the local wolves like to hunt. Right. There's the unfortunate child. There's the sword. And now... we can call it a day with this quest finally, which is probably in time. It is night time. So we probably want to get some rest. Now, hopefully, they'll spawn there. Hey!
Need something? Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
Key to Golden Hills Plantation. Oh, and we need to, before I forget. Mod configuration. Where is it? Maybe if I just put into filter here. Voice. And we can... Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, we should now talk when we do quests and things. Should. Hopefully. Anyway, since we're living here, I'm going to kind of leave it as is. Just kind of make out a... Mind you, I will take at least one mead with me, because we've not got a load of provisions. But yeah, leave it all kind of as decorative, I guess. But I probably want to move the corpses at some point. There are some leather strips that I want from there. Right. So, yes. The big thing in this mod, so as you've probably noticed, we're getting like XP as if it were Fallout. So, now... I didn't enable this, but for some reason it did enable, and I'm not going to go and wait around to re-download the mod pack and set this correctly and all that. I cannot be bothered fiddling with it. Because, Jesus Christ, it's like a 200 gig download practically, and it took all night for me. Because I do not have the fastest of internet speeds. So the way it works... As I mentioned, you have to go to sleep first in order to do it. So, we get into bed. We don't actually go to sleep initially. So, you'll notice we're kind of just lying here. If we bring up this, now it actually says rest for so many hours, which is what we're going to do. So, we're going to rest for 5 hours. And our thirst is increasing while I've been doing that. And we have a certain amount of skill points to distribute. Now, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. I think it takes about 3 to go per skill point. Seeing as I don't want to really commit to any specific, like anything specific at the moment, though I am tempted to go into a bit of heavy armor and things like that, but I think for now... Yeah, in fact, you know what? We will. I'll not commit to two-handed yet, but I think we can probably put some into heavy armor at least. Right, so we'll get heavy armor up. We'll also put some into... I want to get smithing going. I think we do get to save the 1 spare point. So the next time we rest and level up, we'll be able to use that, I think. And my thinking here is we're going to go into health. Oh, it looks like we've leveled up again. So, right, let's level up again. Yeah, we'll get these to 20. And then I think I'm going to start putting archery in the right direction. Because we're probably going to want something to be able to hit at ranged soon. But my thinking basically is if everything's doing a ton more damage, then what if I just have a ton more health? We've got a bunch of perks we can go for. Let's see. You can now create Novice Steel and Bone Mold. And then we go into Elven Chitin and Dwarven. Okay. Advanced Light, Steel Plate, Ashes of War, Advanced Heavy, so Orcish and Nordic. And we're getting into really fancy stuff here. Ebony and Stalrim, Daedric and Dragonbone. And then pour your Dragonborn blood into the fire at one forge. Forging an item in this forge empowers you, increasing attack damage and critical strike damage by 15% and reducing attack damage taken by 15% for 1,800 seconds. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. So we can get into... You may choose to upgrade a grindstone or workbench to an advanced version for 2.5 grand. It improves items 1 tier higher. Items can be improved beyond legendary. Can be disassembled by sneaking, allowing you to upgrade another of the same type. Dwarven autocannons. You can now create autocannons. Of course. Why wouldn't you be able to? You just get a cannon. Okay. Find twice the ore and gems when mining. Gain a 25% bonus to iron and basic steel armor. Oh, but yeah, these require massive amounts of like smithing skill. So yeah, this is gonna be a problem. So we want to get it to 30 before we can really advance any further. But I am gonna put one into this. And all items can be improved 10% more. We can do that. We'll consider heavy armor. I mean, what would light armor get me? It's increased by... So we can increase light armor by a bit. And then even more. Potions and armor spells have 10% longer duration, up to 40% for each piece of light armor equipped. Christ. 40% poison and disease resist. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in here that we probably just want to have a look at. Unarmed attacks deal extra damage. So we can go into Pugilist from light armor. If we wanted to. But I feel that's probably something we want to do if we know exactly what we're doing. I think unarmed builds and unarmored builds are things you want to do when you really know what you're doing. Right. For now, I think that's fine. I think we'll not spend more perks until we know exactly what we want. When we start going into certain skills hard, we'll probably go into... yeah, we'll probably go into some perks in them. So our quest should now have been replaced with, or at least it will be, and yeah, we are level 3 now. A few more levels we might be able to start taking on saber cats, but yeah, this is now our house and we can now edit it and change things. So we need to start by planting some crops, and we can use the alchemy ingredients we got from the lab. So we'll do just that. Sometimes it glitches out and asks you how many you want, but you only want to put one in each. Oh, I accidentally removed one there. But we want to basically just get maybe like one of each ingredient in here, and we can start doing some alchemy. But as I say, so it's like a leveling system specific to the mod pack that basically means that every time we just do something, we will get some XP. And as we gain XP, we'll be able to become more powerful at basically whatever. Again, similar to something like Fallout. Basically, it's how it does. It's how things are done in that game. Right. Let's get these ruins explored. See what's at them. It might just be like there's a load of people there. You never know. We want to be careful as well. We want to just run off into the wilderness. We want to keep our wits about us. If we see a saber cat like that one there, then we are very dead. What we really want to do initially is to find a pickaxe. Hello.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Where is this shrine?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Huh. Unarmored, Shrine of the Pugilist. Silver Tier Keep. Interesting. So we've got some shrines marked on the map now. Well, I'm a bit disappointed because it turns out that there's basically nothing here. Not even loot or anything, really. So Rorikstead is like... The funny thing is I've actually got like the map of Skyrim on the wall above my computer as a poster. So I can just look up. So we're in Rorikstead. To the right of Rorikstead should be Whiterun, so it should be over in that general direction. Come on, how correct was our map? Kind of. More like that direction. Right. So we might just explore the wilderness a bit and kill some enemies and just level up a little. Something that isn't saber cats, because again we will just die to those. We need leather and iron. Though to get iron we're going to need a pickaxe as well. So we want a pickaxe, we want some minerals and stuff, specifically we're wanting iron. And we're wanting as much leather as I can get my hands on. Now, the leather's going to be difficult until we can acquire a bow. Really, I wouldn't mind like a small bandit camp to get us started here. Like a very small one, you know, with like 2 guys or something, and a single tent, which happens to have like a bow. And a pickaxe there, because I just need some basic provisions, really, just to get me started. Oh, that's multiple saber cats. They're working in packs now. That's not good. Anyway, yeah, we won't be able to hunt elk and things at the moment till we get a bow and arrow. In addition, we'll also need to be able to actually like kill them in a single blow, which we won't yet be able to do. In fact, we probably should start putting points into archery. I think we can probably at least commit to bows right now, because we're going to need to kill deer. Not just for meat, because it's survival mode, but also because we need to be able to skin them for leather so we can create bags and backpacks and pouches and things. Right. So we can probably commit to at least a little bit toward archery. The only thing we're going to find for leather right now is probably wolves. Wolves won't run away from us. And in addition to not running away... Ooh, this looks a bit suspect. They're here and something killed them, didn't it? Which worries me a little bit. That might be what did it. Another saber cat. Oh, we've got a mud crab. Look out, everyone. Oh wow, it exploded. Do I get to loot it? Or what? I guess not. I literally exploded it. Keep hearing dragon roars, and yet they're not here. Just stay out of the way of the giant lady. We can loot that area once she's left. The giant has passed. Oh, I can see one. That's a longbow. Oh, and there's an outfit there. And a hunting bow. Well, let's grab that. Let's equip it. We'll also want these arrows. Kill a tree. That sounds bad. Oh, look at all these furs. Oh, this is an absolute godsend. Maybe we don't need to go hunting down saber cats after all. Let's see how much that bow does. The longbow deals 8. So this is a better bow. He did give us 2 lockpicks. Nice to know that the minigame hasn't changed. A lot of mods usually mess around with this, because I understand that it's simple. It's simple, but it works. We can just grab all of that. Just take all. Yeah, there we go. There's a button to do it. I'm not gonna get over the fact that my hair, awesome as it is, and it's nice and physics enabled, so it swishes around as we run, it just bugs out in this menu. It's always the one issue with mods, is that they're not always 100% compatible. So it just twirls around and gives us a big mustache. Sauna boots. We have these windrunner boots that we looted from the monument. Out by that well. So let's equip those. The outfit. Now this is set as fine. So our iron reinforced armor gives us 31. But this has been modified. So it's actually it's slightly higher quality. It also kind of looks awesome. The gauntlets are 11. These are 12. So we might go with that for now. Though that said, if we're going to Magicka, so Light Kyrus gives us reduced damage from blunt weapons, crossbows, fire, frost, leather, sneak attacks, and unarmed attacks. Do we get any... Yeah, we do get the 10% resistant to frost as well. So I guess that's just a bonus so long as you've got some kind of armor on. I think this is one from the mods as well, so I'm going to stick with this for a while. Hello. Well, aren't you interesting? Redderan's Retreat. We can have a look. Bit of a peruse. We are nearly level 4. Now, this should give us a pickaxe at the very least. If it's a mine, which it looks to be a mine, there should be pickaxes in here somewhere. So there's that at least. Okay, so these would appear to be bandits. Let's see. Well, we killed a dog. Why is the dog wearing Nord battle armor? What? That makes absolutely zero sense. Did he eat someone wearing it?
What was he thinking?
Level 9.
Face out of my boot.
And they're an archer. Run. Get out of that. Run.
Sure I heard something.
Okay. If I injure its leg, can it not run? And I'm out. Okay. Actually, I'm still hidden apparently. Maybe it like damaged it to such a degree that it couldn't move anymore that first hit, perhaps. Okay. Few more pelts. Oh, the calcum ore. Who are these mammoths fighting? I mean, I want to be careful, because whatever it is, it's going to be something probably, well, you don't want to approach until they've moved out, because you don't want that giant or the mammoths goring you to death. But there's probably something over there that's dead. Probably an animal, and it's probably got a pelt. And we can take that. We can take pelts. We've got plenty of pelts now. We can definitely get some pouches and things made. We need a pickaxe at this point. That's what we need. We need a pickaxe. Yeah, they're not okay. Both the mammoths are moving. The giant will move once the mammoths have started shifting. God, you can still see all the saber cats just around. Yeah, the saber cats are just annoying. Okay, whoever this was, he's dead. Etin. So I think he was some kind of like massive giant, probably a boss. But he is dead. Had some leather on him, is loads of absolutely loads of meat and things like that. Ooh, troll skulls. I don't believe they're actually... They're worth apparently a lot, but yeah, value... I like that it shows the value to weight on that menu. It doesn't show you in this menu though, does it? So we have so much crap now. Ettin Stone Club. Oh! Oh, actually that's really good. I think I should actually be approaching, dare I say, I might be approaching Whiterun soon. What have we got here? Burnt out house. Oh, and there's the burnt out person. Winch the Handy. We had 3 septims on him. Lovely. Oh! We can use the bed. That's quite handy actually. We want to wait for, let's go, we want a good rest. Let's do 7 hours. And as I said, we want to probably get archery and sneak up a little bit, just so that we've got like a ranged option. I wonder why we can't take archery any higher than that. Whatever. Health it is. So let's have a look into... We've got 4 perks to increase. So let's start with this. Yeah, it might be the point where we want to look into this, because it looks like, and it usually is the case, a lot of mods tend to add light armor rather than like big heavy plate armor and things like that. But we'll go with it for now. Let's just get some light armor going. We can always just add, we can always pivot later. We're not exactly committed yet, are we? If we just put a point or 2 in, it's not really a big deal. And I'm going to start committing to, what's it, one-handed here. Where do we start here, actually? Oh, we start up here. That's plenty for now. We might, dare I say, oh, and I've noticed that this, I've immediately noticed as we've woken up there. I honestly, at this point, had thought that, actually, cancel that. I genuinely believed at this point that the game just did not have, like, any physics other than, like, hair physics and armor physics, but no, it looks like... Because I forget that on Skyrim it's like by mod basis, depending on like the person who created the armor mod. Which obviously the skirt on this is a little bit much, but it also has boob physics. I'm glad we've committed to light armor. Joking aside though, ooh, an elk. Right, we should make our way toward Whiterun now. Well, the elk's probably dead. What is it killing? Because it's killing something. Oh, I haven't got any... what I mean to... Oh, I was about to say what I mean to say, and I was going to take ethereal arrows then and just get a few shots in so I can get XP for it. Oh, it's not dead. It was ragdolling. It's ragdolling. We can still hit it. We can try to claim the kill. Am I doing ethereal arrows? It isn't like isn't a spell, is it? Oh, we have frostbite as well. Bless home, turn lesser undead. Maybe if we unequip it and re-equip it now that we've got the there we are. So that dealt 12, and a full drawn, like, mega arrow. Like 19 or so. And then a big screw you spider. No, not that. Why was my character not sprinting? You know what? I bet I used all my stamina firing arrows. I bet that's what probably happened. We have to try that again. I mean, come on, I could kill a giant and a spider and claim all of the XP for myself. I have to do it, don't I? Got him. Run. Why can I not run while I've got my bow out? Why is it not letting me run? Like, literally, I'm turning around, I'm pressing the sprint button, I'm getting up, and it's just, nope. Yeah, if I get up... Why can I... Yeah, I can't run currently. Something is stopping me. Am I over encumbered? I am over encumbered. Why have I got 5 weight? Is it literally like from ethereal arrows? I bet it is, isn't it? Yes, that's exactly what it is. These magical ethereal arrows are literally weighing me down. So there's 2 giants fighting it. Which is good for us, because it does mean that the giants are going to win. Even if I help the spider, the giants are winning this by an absolute landslide. But we don't want that to happen. We want them to win by a little bit. He's basically dead. That one's seen me. Run. You know, whoever's at this fort, it can't be worse than a sodding giant, so... We want the other giant to just... We want to get them and just drop them. They're close to death. God, that corpse is gonna like ragdoll back into existence every time, isn't it? See if we can get hit on him before he disappears over the hill. Oh! We need to retreat back. Oh, his friend's not happy. Run! Oh god. We might have bitten off a little bit more than we can chew. I'll admit. It is a bit... Oh! Do they not follow us into the fort? I'm liking the third person archery. I can see that little aim indicator as well. This is very good. Like, the archery overhauls are excellent. I'm able to just snipe him. Absolutely nothing on him. Okay. Here we are. Which means the giant that was injured should be still down there and possibly badly wounded. But I think the spider corpse randomly teleported to us. One of these giants is badly injured. I didn't see XP come up. Finish him. He's over there somewhere. I'm going to say you can't miss him surely. But I think there is a tree kind of helping him hide. I think we hit a cow. Oh dear. I'm going to say the cow isn't going to come to kill us, is it? That'd be a horrible way to die. Be finished off by a cow. Yeah, we're not hidden, just... Oh. Okay, the other guy cheesed, but if you're just going to walk into a tree... I mean, I'm not taking responsibility saying that this was me cheesing this. Like, you're walking into a tree and I missed a headshot then. That could have been fantastic. Right, get some distance. He's very badly wounded. Like, each shot is staggering him now at this point, and it really shouldn't be, because he's a goddamn giant. He's just that badly wounded. I think he's trying to escape. Killing a level 30 odd should give us plenty of XP. any one of these hits could be the finishing blow at this point. Oh, that staggered me. Yeah, it can still do that, can't it? Right, we have to get away from him. We're out of stamina. Because we've been using it all to... yeah. Been using it all to fire arrows at him. Stamina's back a little bit. We can take a shot. Really? Come on, get head, get him. Why is he regenerated a little bit? Oh, I think it's regenerated him a little bit because we didn't get a killing blow and we're supposed to there. The problem is that getting a killing blow on him means doing a massive amount of damage. There's a fog just rolled in or something. Might even run out of ethereal arrows at this rate. Yeah, we need that stamina. Yeah, I think he's like regenerating health when he does that. Just like a little bit, but I think he is. I can barely move. We've exhausted ourselves. He's still coming after us though. Have I got a potion of stamina? Extra stamina? Minor will do. Don't you effing dare, you git. Get back. I'm not losing all this progress because he will one-tap me. That's the thing you have to keep in mind. Like, this is a... He can absolutely one-tap me. 110%. He can absolutely one-tap me if he wants. Just go down. Why am I shaking? Why? Come on, I'm not that close to him. Stamina. Come on. Stamina. Come on, stamina. Come back to me, stamina. As long as there's some left in the tank, we can take a hit. Well, we can take a shot. I'm firing as fast as I can with the stamina I have left. He's only worth 80 XP? God damn. Ugh. Oh, but he's got some stuff, hasn't he? Oh, he's got pelts. Just grab it all, we can figure it out when we get to town. I'm going to grab everything and we're just going to walk to town slowly. We'll wake up at 5, sure. It'll take us a while to walk in. Methinks we'll probably have gone up a few levels. Yeah, there, apprentice reached level 5, so we're gonna definitely have gone up a fair bit. Wait, am I getting... I'm getting achievements with this mod pack enabled? That doesn't usually happen, and I have used debug commands and everything, so I should not be getting those. I don't think. Right, archery. We wanted to level that up, didn't we? So let's drag that up a fair bit, actually. I think we're gonna want to do that. I'm gonna start putting light armor up a tad as well. In fact, let's see if we can drag it up to level 20, because that's usually when there's like a threshold, isn't there? And we're still going to go into health. We've got another level as well, and it does look like the skill points carry over, because we've got 28 on this one. Right. Maybe start moving smithing to... That's a point as well. We've got a level cap on them. Maybe we do actually have to use each skill a little bit in order to like raise the cap for it, perhaps. Oh yeah, okay, it's not letting me go beyond 25. Archery we can take up quite a lot though. And again, we're going to go into health. Then we'll put some into light armor. And we're getting a nice amount of health now. Wow, yeah, we leveled up a lot from that spider. We leveled up a hell of a lot. Holy crap. Let's take this to the 30 threshold. We should be able to pick new skills then. And then I think we're going to just put into... start putting into alchemy. Because I do intend to go back to the farm and do some alchemy at some point. We need to find someone as a steward to the farm as well, which does mean we're going to have to find someone out here. Extra damage to targets at full. Pressing block while aim will zoom in your view. Ooh. But yeah, we definitely want that. Range weapons damage target within, so they do more damage when close, or we can do more damage when they're further away. So it can kind of go into all of that. Yeah. And I think that makes logical sense as well. We have just been doing a lot with bows so far. So it would make sense that we would get better at using them. But goddamn, we are getting some levels here, aren't we? Well, goddamn. That certainly looks a much more different entrance, doesn't it? Okay. We should be approaching the entrance soon enough. Who have we here then?
Something smells foul.
Yeah, that'll be me.
What have you got for sale?
Now,
Take a look.
keep in mind that all the prices will be absolutely abysmal. Pretty much because, yeah, we currently look and smell like crap. They have a glass spear. Oh god, it's over 3 grand. Mind you, I've got over 1 grand myself. You know, I could get. Mind you, I've got that weird special club that I found, so I probably want to keep using that for at least for now. Like, how much is that worth, I wonder, that I've got here? The Ettingstone Club does 69 damage, which is ridiculous. But they're only going to give me 100 for it. Uh-oh. Random person has arrived. Isidore. Who's this? Some random level 8 person here. Well, the guards are on my side. But they're terrible shots, so...
I'm staying out of this.
Yeah, we probably should. Mind you, she's just drunk a load of potions. Is she going in? She is as well. Argonian lady to the rescue. She's going in. This archer is quite possibly the worst archer I have ever seen in a game. Okay, okay. Come on, Argonian lady. Come on, come on. Finish him. And I will get his armor. Camilla's note. He's got a pickaxe. Camilla's note. Got a delivery job for us. Meet me out near Cragwallow Slope in Eastmarch. Leave as soon as you get this. I hear tell of some ruins there, leading into the Lofty Mountains, just uncovered by a landslide, they say. This is big, fresh ruins. If we could be the first to pick them over, we could be rich. Who knows what's down there, though. Bring the best gear you can buy. Bring the best gear you can lay your hands to. Pick off someone on the road with good stuff if you have to. Just get it. Just get it and get to me quick as you can. So they literally were going like, oh, let's just rob the person let's just rob me blind for my gear in front of the sodding guard. Yeah, he wasn't the brightest bandit, was he? Yep, as we approach, say goodbye to your framemates because... Oh, and it's open already. Oh, I wanted to open it. But yes, the gate's open now. It's just there. It does mean that it rips your frames from you as you approach, but it's kinda badass that it's just open now. We're only going to get around 15 frames in this city, but again, thankfully, we don't have a lot to do in here. You know, we're just mostly going to be crafting, trading, looking around the place.
I'd sooner bend my...
Wash and rinse. Ha! All the tattoos disappear when I go underwater. That's kind of funny. Probably a visual glitch in that, but oh well. Definitely did a good job, I think, getting the character creation done. Definitely getting the whole, you know, badass shield made and look done. Right.
Not the elves or their holdings will rule Skyrim forever.
Okay.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable.
Am I right in thinking as well that do I like completely change body type when I take my armor off? Or is that just me? I think I do. Oh, iron plate is the same as iron reinforced, apparently. Oh, and it's put the wrong outfit back on, probably because I've got two. And yes, my entire body shape does suddenly change when I equip something.
Oh, even as man, great Talos cherished us, for he saw in us, in each
We
of us,
are
the
a
future
disciple of Talos.
Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
So religion
And there
is a
it
thing.
spreads, the ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos
So yeah.
is the true God of man. Ascended
But yeah, I am
to rule
a worshipper
the
of Talos, so I
realm.
do want to be praying either at the shrine, or I think there's a spell that I cast that does the same thing. So I want to be praying each day, and it might like give me better bonuses. Right. For now though, I want to get this stuff sold. Now if we can break anything down into other stuff, so like yeah. Gold ingot. Literally can be turned into septims. Iron ingot from our iron sword. Iron reinforced armor. Iron woodman's axe. Gauntlets. We could create an ingot from the gauntlets. Iron plate. I think an ingot, yeah, an ingot would be worth more. So steel soldier boots will give us 2 steel, and the spiked gauntlets can give us 2 steel as well. Our warhammer, which I think we are probably done with, can give us 4. The iron plate can give us 3. Right. That leaves us with... probably can sell some of these sauna items. Boots are only 17. Maybe just wear the full set of sauna gear. Right. Can I have a look at the blacksmith? But I know for a fact when I did my testing initially, some of the like mannequins that pop up on the right here for some reason are nude and are not wearing underwear because they only show the clothes that are equipped on some of them. So one moment. Right. I've gone and created a... let's see, we've got a bag. Now, I quite like it. It bobs around. It's all physics enabled, so that's quite nice. And we've got a circlet that I don't think you can tell that we've got it on. But we do have a circlet on now. I think I remembered to equip it. Hope I remembered to equip it. Yeah, the sauna circlet. So we've now got a full set of sauna armor.
Perhaps you have encountered Madra.
What have you got
or
for
a cat.
sale?
Both are sworn to me. Take a look.
I wouldn't mind getting the tent. He did have a backpack on him then, so I could have got that. Ooh, I was going to say maybe I can just buy a cloak from him then, but no, it's not one that gives you warmth. Right, I think he has... Yeah, we have some... Ooh, wolf pelts. They're basically just leather. You know, leather in waiting. God, a silver ingot is 1.2k? Jesus Christ. Iron ore? I can buy some of that. Dwemer metal is ridiculous as well. And I'll buy the tent. Out of curiosity, because I'm guessing, yeah, we probably couldn't sell some of this stuff to what's face, but anyway. Or maybe we couldn't, I just didn't look when I was there, I don't know. Oh,
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
this is the person we're wanting.
You're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
Oh, something's going wrong in the background there.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Here's your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Speech increased to 16.
Good talking to you.
There we go. And we got some XP. Nice. Right, and looking through, well, making some buckles and some bits of leather later, we've now got quite the amount of tackle. So we've got, I'll go through it. So we are now equipped with full sauna gear. We've got some leather pouches to the front left. We've got a large bandolier shoulder pad, some box pouches on our belt, a satchel, and a big backpack. And all of that gives us, I think we've got like over 700 carry capacity or something ridiculous now. And I think while we're at it, we might as well... We'll see what we can do. We could use some steel ingots to maybe craft. But I don't really see the point in these much, but definitely the hunting bow. We could craft it into a superior. And our workbench here. Oh, if we get some leather, we could even improve. Okay, the outfit isn't worth doing because it's already on fine. It'd only go up a little. But the gauntlets, circlet and boots are worth doing. So if we can get some extra leather. I don't know what a superior backpack does other than increase its value, but... Oh, and we could do... Oh, wind ruler boots require silver, so they're made of silver. No wonder they're valuable. And the round shield, we can up its... Yeah, we can use our last steel ingot to do that. And this could go up to 35, damn. Okay.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. She is likely not using her true name. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.